Yeah, good morning again, and welcome back to the channel. I'm out here today. It's a very special day for me. I'm at the Connell's Dairy Farm, not far from London, and I'm here with Craig. How are you, Craig?
Good.
Craig Connell and Michael.
Grandson.
Yeah, it'd be a grandson, and Kenny, another grandson, and Lloyd. And we're here at the calf barn, and Craig's gonna, I guess you're gonna tell us about it, Craig?
Well, this is what we kind of call a transition barn. It's when the calves they come up here at about 3 months, 3 to 4 months old, from the dairy barn. On the one side of this barn is all calves that's reared out of our own cows, out of our dairy herd, and on the other side is beef cross calves mainly that we buy and are reared up for then eventually end up in the feedlot. So we just kind of try and keep them separate. The bought in ones are all on this side and the home reared ones are on the other side.
These would be primarily bull calves then? Or steer
bull or heifer calves. The pink tagged ones are heifer calves. Blue are bull calves. We like the bull calves better. Just depends what we can we get whatever week we're on. The bull, they're all steered basically as day old. As soon as they come in, they're steered. So the steers and the heifers, they'll run together right up until they're about 750, 800 pound, and then they'll be split. The same on the home reared ones, they'll run together up until the heifers go into the free stalls and at about, again, 700 pounds, 800 pounds. They're fed on this is a TMR ration that we make up. It's a bit of hay, a little bit of corn silage, a little bit of brewer's grain, distillers, a little bit of canola, and ground corn. And it's dry enough that we can make a mix up, and then this will last for. We feed about 3 times a week.
Oh, yeah.
It'll last 3 days, so it works handy. And then they're on self-feed. They just eat as much as they like. Just step them. Just walk down through and just get them up. And this side here, there's the blue tagged ones are steer calves, and the white tagged ones are replacement heifers that'll go through for. We'll rear them up through, and they'll eventually end in the dairy.
Yeah.
In the dairy head. Just give them, in the colder weather, just make sure there's lots of feed, lots of bedding to lay in, and when it's milder weather like we're having right now, make sure there's lots of air movement. And all these calves will be reared through, and they'll end up in the feedlot. Heifers will go out about 1,400 pound, and the steers at 1,550.
So what'll that take them, about 20 months?
No, if they everything going right, you can average 90 pound a month from birth basically. You can end. We like the Holstein steers. They'll go out at 1,550, anywhere from 16 to 18 months. The Angus steers, maybe won't gain just quite as fast, but they'll still go out in that 18, 19 month stage.
Lots of little calves.
These are just as
Keep moving them down.
they progress through. And again, beef calf. These will weigh, right here will be 300 and something, maybe the biggest ones in that thing might be 400.
I always find there's always a pet.
Yeah.
Don't you find that?
Yeah, and always end up. Again, they're just a little size bigger.
So what would these weigh?
These will be, the biggest ones will be 450, 470 maybe in here.
So you wait till they're 500 or 600 before you take them to the other barn?
They'll be, they'll be 600 when we're, or 5. As they're coming through a bit quicker, we're having to move them a little quicker. We have, we have average. Oh well, we calve out about 400 a year through the dairy, so you're going to have 200 beef calves coming through from there, or 400 altogether with the heifers and that. So they keep coming at 30, 40 a month.
Yeah.
And then we're buying in about 15 to 20 a week. So they're soon ahead up.
There's a lot of Angus in the ones you're buying in.
Yeah, they're the most the dairy fellas that are crossbreeding. They're using more Angus. There's getting to be a few now where the AI companies are pushing, which I think is a good idea. There'll be the Angus Simmental cross. Still be black, still be foaled, but it'll give them that little bit more growth. Yeah, this is just another size bigger.
Oh, that looks good in there.
Yeah, they look, and it's wide open. It just, but it works. It works well.
So these would be on a little bit different ration?
These are all on the same ration. Everything here, and the wean calves, they're on the same ration until they move to the feedlot. And then they go on to a grower ration then. And it just simplifies, it makes
Make it feed easier.
Yeah, it feeds easier, and they can be fed every 2 or 3 days. So it works well. They're usually running in groups of 60 or so in a group.
How do you like using corn stalks?
Corn stalks work well. Yeah, they're. We'll put them through the bale chopper.
To break them up a little more.
Breaks them up a bit, and this past fall, we actually baled about 500 cornstalk bales. It's unusual for us to get it good enough to bale in the fall, but we got some cob meal off reasonably early, and we got 2 weeks of beautiful weather after that, so it baled, and it was really good. It was really dry. Now we'll bale more than that come the spring.
Yeah.
We have some ground that we work in the spring, and we'll take the corn stalks off of that. Bean straw, we bale the bean straw as well, and it works reasonably well to do that. But at this stage, the calves start to thicken up and look a bit better.
Well, it's a big job. There's a lot of work here.
Yeah, there's no shortage of work, but we're fortunate we have some really good staff, and what gives me a lot of pleasure is the interest the grandkids are taking in it, and how keen they are to be involved, and that gives me, at my stage of the game, that gives me a lot of pleasure.
Well, that's always good, because what do? You build it all up.
Oh,
and there's lots of them that get built up.
Yeah, and then it's like it's just, it's good to see them. Mikey, he's the one that likes the livestock end of it. And the girls are involved in the livestock, and then with the COVID deal and the school being part-time school, and they've done a lot of farming this year.
Well, that's kind of why I got the channel started. When the COVID come, we had it started, but when it come along, we kind of amped it up a little bit.
Yeah. No, it's good. This is a little project that Mikey and I has between us.
Is this a little bit of Scotland right here at home?
Yeah, probably. It's a little bit of a disease you get is the sheep. Now the donkeys, their idea is we have trouble with coyotes around here. The donkeys were brought in supposedly to discourage the coyotes, but really they're more of an ornament than anything else. They're not real effective when it comes to the coyotes.
I've got 2 donkeys at home too, and they keep the hay from molding. Maybe that's about it.
We're just getting ready to start. I thought there'd be some lambs.
Mikey thought there was going to be some yesterday, but he was having the poop.
Yeah.
And the day before that.
We've got the closest ones. We sorted them out, and there'll be some within the next day or two.
Well, that's good. Well, thanks, Craig, for taking the time to show us the barn.
That end of it.
And I'll maybe try to get back again and
Yep.
see some more.
No, you're welcome. There's nothing real elaborate around here, but it would just kind of make it that it works and keeps everybody involved, and that's good.
Great, thank you. Yeah, hey, thanks for viewing the video. And before I sign off, I'm here in the shop with editor Cameron. Are you Cameron? Anyway, we've been talking for a while about this, and we just thought it was time, for a lot of reasons, that we hang up the camera for a while, eh, Cameron?
Yeah.
There's many reasons. Cameron's going to school when he can go to school, doing an online accounting course, and when we're not shut down, you're playing hockey.
Yeah.
And I'm not getting any younger. And we just thought for a while, maybe permanent, maybe temporary, I don't know. But with the cases where they are around with the pandemic, we've decided we're going to shut the channel down. This will be our last video for the foreseeable future, eh, Cameron?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to take this time here to thank everybody that's viewed our videos. Thank everybody that sent in comments. I've had a lot of interesting comments. And last Sunday, we got a comment from a guy from Pakistan, believe it or not, Cameron, on the cattle video. He thought that was pretty good. So we're in the shop here today, and we've talked this over, and we decided that's what we're going to do for a lot of reasons. Anyway, so thanks for viewing it. It's been fun getting to know the people that's commented and send everything. And Cameron's going to put our email address on the bottom of this video. And I want to thank everybody that's taken the time to let me come into their ag operation and film them. And with almost no exception, everybody I talked to said, hey, come on in. We need to tell everybody our story. And I've met a lot of really nice people, had a lot of fun. And I just wanted to thank you guys for that. And anyway, thanks for viewing, and we'll catch you again.